Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Survival. If you remember last time, we made it to the vault, and we killed some innocent people. Well, innocent subjective, but we killed people. Well, actually it was just a murder. We straight up killed a murderer. And we did a little bit of a quest. So now we get to continue the quest.
Those feral ghouls come at you quick. Poor Petey learned that the hard way.
Who was? Feral ghouls?
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of
I
the
am-
saga returns
I am lost.
I bet the island didn't see that.
I didn't see that coming. When did they kill ghouls?
Sure. I wasn't looking.
You're a good... I've been... You'd never want something on...
My sympathies.
Everybody... He had a farm. The island sent something after him. Grandpa bravely stood his ground.
Yeah, shotguns are kind of useless though.
You can take...
That fog crawler is gonna.
That's this...
For Grandpa George. Awesome.
Mainlanders don't last long.
So, we have a couple things we have to do today. We have to properly explore the world. So, we're actually pretty well in sorts. I am properly fed.
You ain't on. You ain't long.
There's a lot of mobs in this DLC. I'm also kind of really happy that I took the rad resistance. Because I'd probably be getting 3 or 4 rads at this time. And in Far Harbour, rads are pretty hard to scrub off. And in survival mode, rads are even worse to scrub off. Because you can't use rat away for fear of all the negative effects. I know that these are old, this is an old church, but this is a bad setup. Like having the priest room or whatever be above the sermon area? I don't know. Just seems like a really bad setup.
Yes.
No, that's useless. Okay. Had to get a little bit of my bearings down. Had to figure out how to play the game again. I played too many games that have too many different control schemes, all similar but slightly different, so I think one of the games have that not be crouch. And it's weird. No, I'm used to having this be like melee or something like that. And then circle would be crouch. X would be jump, and triangle would be switch weapons, but X is interact, triangle is jump, circle is inventory, and square is put away and reload. It is very weird. I'm taking the dumb pathway. I could have just, kept walking proper. We killed the ghouls here earlier. We went up there and killed the people in that place. It was fun. The big thing is I think I'm really over leveled for this area. Like, I know it's survival mode, but I'm really over leveled. Like, I'm level 94. How much could really one-shot a level 94? Thank you. Ooh, I don't like you. Ooh. Yeah, no, we don't take these chances all that often. There we go. It's nice when a plan comes together. You know, now that I'm in a kitchen, I'm kind of thinking about spam. And spam is such a weird thing. Not like, you know, internet spam or whatever. Resolute. But more of, what's it called? Vim. More like spam the food. You know, the canned tins of spam? Number one, they're gross as all hell. Spam is just, in general, just by thinking about a gross food product. But it's also not. Like, what is spam? It's beef and pork mixed in with a little bit of fat and salt and then canned. Like, sure, it's basically jellified, but that's what they needed to, you know, can it. Not to mention, it's so unique that it's a Depression era food. During the Great Depression or other related issues, it was a type of food that was produced during the Depression era to help stop or mitigate hunger. It is a Depression era food, and it's actually not that bad. Another interesting Depression era food is onions and tomato soup. That is. It's literally onions, tomato, and vinegar. And it's actually pretty tasty. Yeesh. Like, you wouldn't think it's tasty, but it's pretty tasty. I guess we can go with... I think we were trying to get this one, but it's like, I'm gonna pass on that. That one's kind of useless. I don't use fusion cores in the slightest. You must be part mirror. Let's see, I think I have Ninja fully. I do not have Ninja, so we're gonna start working on Ninja, I guess. What are you doing? Go kill him.
Assessment. Primary target heavily damaged. Continuing to engage.
That's not continuing to engage. That's sitting there and waiting until I engage. Yay for Vax! Because I know I would not be able to do this. Thank you.
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Ooh. We got some of that ammo finally. That ammo is actually really hard to come by, and you can only get it in Far Harbour. At least as far as I knew. The 4570s. Like, you could get the guns in
Sweet.
base game, but you couldn't get the armor, and it's like, well, that's useless. But thanks, I guess. This area seems kind of broken. Rad rabbit. Oh boy. Let's kill the innocent creature. God, that thing's actually moving fast. Thank you. Yeah. More stuff to cook with. You know, I get that this area was affected by nuclear radiation, but this Earth is kind of broken. T-51 cherry yellow power armor. Yeah, no, this would have been picked up a long time ago. There would not be power armor standing there. Ooh. Hey. You'll have to just kind of make do with me, thank you. Robo Brain's close enough. It's kind of useless to punch them to death, but it's like, it saves ammo, and yeah, that's a good thing. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm looking out. You can see the forest extends that way, but it's like, why can't I go that way? Go that way. Super mutants? Gross.
Threat analysis yellow. Potential perimeter breach. Beginning level 3.
Alright. That's actually bad. You know. That guy threw a fucking Molotov. It wasn't a Molotov, it was a grenade. I wonder what other kind of foods are depression era foods. Like, it's usually pretty simple foods that make do with whatever you have in the kitchen kind of thing. You know, onions were pretty often a thing that you had. But there wasn't a lot of foods that were just, you know, onion based. French onion soup would not be, because it takes wine, I do believe, and wine is expensive. Even more so when they put prohibition on it, but that's a different issue. Enraged. Oh, that did nothing. 4,000! Oh, this got hurt. that's a much easier time than just using this thing.
Alert. Hostile skin failure.
This is a very not threatening fog crawler. Also, 4,000 damage resistance. Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
Hey,
Threat analysis red. Weapons free.
get him!
Well, it's a good thing he's not coming after me. Well, he's coming after me. He did not come after me, but that was clearly a sign that he was way too strong.
Interfere with security operations.
It's Jezebel. God, I have like one or two good weapons, and everything else is just useless. Straight useless. Useless. The energy weapon is basically useless. Haha. Maybe it was weak or strong against physical attacks, so attacking its shell or something. That would make sense. Right? Right. Where's my robot? Is he not following me anymore? There he is. He cannot pathfind onto the bridge, I don't think. Also, that car moved when I stepped on it, and that is a surefire way to get yourself killed. Game engine physics are fun. There was a time I was walking between a car and something else and just... and I died. The car only had to vibrate for like 5 seconds. Ooh. Nice. They're shooting in the distance too. Yay. Thank you. You know what? Maybe that other skill would have been pretty useful to, if they're sleeping, instantly kill it kind of thing. That's what I'll get this time. Because that way it instantly kills a lot of ghouls. That's actually kind of useful.
Neutralized. Recommend immediate repair.
It's more useful than you would think when dealing with ghouls, because a lot of them are sleeping. Maybe I should get a 10mm. Like a silenced 10mm? And replace like the energy weapon with that.
Assess red. Weapons free. Threat analysis green. Neutralizing Neutralization operation complete.
Neutralization operation. It sounds like you're trying to sing me a song, my guy. Insta-kill. Granted, it was level 9, so it would have been insta-killed anyways.
Hostile detected.
Eee.
Target.
Safe crackers. Gold plumbus. I'm kind of lucky that I have a near infinite supply of those. Like, I don't do anything to get them, but I have so many. What? You're supposed to kill sleeping enemies. It wasn't as useful as I thought.
Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
Okay. Cool. I'll take the hide bundles, thank you. Good resources right here. Oh, they have, oh, he's upstairs. Makes sense. Hey, it's going all right. You know, we're vibing. We're vibing. Going our way through Far Harbour, collecting stuff, killing stuff, killing a lot of stuff. Talking about spam, the canned meat, and not the internet thing. And the fact that spam is actually half decent. You know? It looks gross, it kind of tastes gross. I prefer click over spam, it's just a different type. It's just a non-branded spam. But it's like, it's not that bad. Because what is it? What is spam? What is spam to you? Because spam to me is literally just beef, pork, ground up into a paste, put some salt for preservatives, package it in a sealed container. Like, that's literally what spam... Of course, they also cook it. They also cook spam. I forgot about that step. But that's it. That's it, really. That's it for spam. That's all they do. Like, it's pretty cool. And then we were talking about, what is it? Onions and tomatoes and how that makes a soup or a salad. And how that's actually also pretty good. Because you add vinegar, onions, and tomatoes together. And you get a really weird but simple salad. Mmm. Yeah, that would be a very deciding factor. Having spam would definitely be required to have a clear opinion on it. Yoink, yoink. Lots of leather. Lots of leather. Let's see. I'd almost say that goulash is a type of Depression era food. But I'm not quite certain about that.
Got it.
I feel like goulash is just something that came around by chance at the same time. Or actually beforehand. Because it's... What is goulash? Goulash is a collection of all of the other foods in your kitchen. Everything but the kitchen sink. And that's pretty tasty. Sometimes. It could be gross. If you get unlucky.
Hostile detected. Non-combatant safety guaranteed.
Look at that. Speedo's taking the cake. Are you fucking with me? So we're gonna have so much leather at the end of this.
Security operations.
What other good things are Depression era foods? And I use Depression era in conjunction with the idea of the American Depression. Well, I guess the worldwide depression is what it might have been. Pretty sure it affected the entire world after the war. So, you know, Depression era is Depression era. Yoink. Eee. Thank you. Tanner key. Oh boy. More basic trash. D. Good. Let's see if your leg goes off. Thank you. See, the big thing about bloaters is that they are actually really tanky. And the big thing about glowing ghouls is that they are tanky and can revive all the other ghouls in the area. So we don't deal with those. Or at least we don't deal with those fairly. We cut off their leg and stop them from escaping. Cool, got power tools. But the issue is, what's the point of power tools if you don't got power? Exactly, there is no point. It's as pointy as a spoon. Granted, spoons could kill. You can kill someone with the point of a spoon. But you could also kill someone with the point of a book, so truly it's more like the force of the spoon's killing. Hi. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Hi.
Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening.
Well, then you're a loser.
Dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You
Yeah.
even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
Cool.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, the top of the line.
What
That's
the hell's
right.
a commercial? Wait, it don't matter. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she?
You're
Goddamn
right.
Mitchell's
There are
big mouth.
sporks.
No matter what she's offering, it's nothing.
But those are
Serious
more
builders
just like
is an
serrated
arm for
spoons,
them
aren't
tools.
they?
I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here.
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging.
You're not supposed to be walking away. 3,000 caps on him. That's pretty good. Eden Meadow. Eden Meadow. Eden Meadow? Oceanarium. How did I get here? Where did I go through? You know, I don't really see the purpose of a spork. Like, spoons I get, forks I get, knives I get. Knives are always useful. Knives are actually like the multi-tool. If you don't have a knife, use your hands. And if you can't use that, use the bowl. But it's like, I don't understand sporks. It says the best of both worlds, but it's like, but what's the best of it? A spoon that dribbles liquid if you, tilt it too far forwards? A fork that can't properly pick up stuff because it doesn't have long enough tines? It's like, I'm not gonna be eating my steak with a spork, thank you. Granted, I don't think steak is meant to be eaten with a spork, but... KFC? They want you to eat chicken with a spork? That's weird. I can kind of give it a pass if it's like poutine. Because it's like, that might make sense. Stab stuff, scoop it up, the cheese and sauce and stuff like that. But it's like, it also just doesn't make sense. Yes, knives. I do believe a long time ago, the two usable tools were spoons and knives. There wasn't forks. In fact, I do believe, or was there forks? No, there wasn't forks because there was no point in them. Oh, interesting. But at that point, they should just let you have a spoon. Yeah, I'm right. It was spoons and knives as the cutlery of choice. Because forks were not strong enough, because they were made out of wood. And not only that, they were made out of wood, and they had a hard time making thin enough tines to stab stuff. After all, forks take a surprising amount of resources to make. And so spoons could be carved with a knife, and knives were the multi-tool of the universe, so... spoons and forks. And bowls. If you didn't have a spoon, you had a bowl. That was about the idea of it, Oh, I can't take my soup with a spoon. Then you just chug it from the bowl kind of thing. Oh, the food's still in there. You scrape it to your mouth with a knife. Or your hands. This is kind of a This is a very weird phenomenon. This single dark void right here. Huh. Weird. This is kind of a picturesque appearance. Let's go talk to these people and hand in our quests. I do believe forks were used at a point in time specifically, like they used forks and spoons in conjunction. If they were eating pasta like spaghetti, you would put the spoon at the bottom and you would use the fork to spin the spaghetti onto the spoon, and then you would use the spoon to eat the spaghetti. I could be wrong, but I do believe that was how they did it.
You find my tools yet? Sure
Yes.
we have.
Your tools.
A fair bit of luck. Now to work.
And then I also believe they made simple two-prong, not forks, because those were a lot easier than our average, 4 3-prong
You
forks.
give that frog crawler what for. Courtesy of the Daltons.
Grandpa George can rest in peace.
Grandpa George is now in hell.
Wonderful. That's another
I don't think
chapter
anyone who gets
successfully
killed by a fog
concluded.
crawler is going to be in
You
peace.
truly are
They might be in
a world
pieces,
adventurer.
but,
I hoped you
those are
With that
two
fog
drastically
crawler
different
going,
things.
We can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you. That's right. And here's another
It's no trouble.
well. Now, but if you are, that's why.
How do you feel?
If that my late one day turns out some trappers move.
Cool, we get to go kill more people.
You come
I'll make that trap.
All right then. Remember,
Eliminate the trapper leader.
Stim packs. Fully stim.
need to drown your troubles?
So, we have to go drop off a couple things. I know it's not the safest solution, but we're gonna be over encumbered pretty quickly if we don't. Ammo, drop. My ammo's falling short quicker and quicker. That was a lot of leather. Awesome. Inventory is sitting at 335. That's a lot of available weight. Did not expect it to be that much. Also, I know that this place is under like constant siege from time and beasts. But the state of this place is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, come on out. Thank you. Like, everything's kind of wavy, all the roads and buildings are broken, it's like... You guys didn't even get nuked, did ya? I know, right? They say that in the last, like, what, 10 years, 20 years, the island got taken over by monsters, but it's like... You should still have some basic infrastructure. That means like 180 years ago, this island, or for 180 years, this island was relatively peaceful. Like, not to mention, another thing, I really hate this about all media in general, when it depicts apocalypses. The mere fact that any building is still up around settlements, like that's a settlement, I do believe. Or that is the harbor. Why in the fuck have they not taken down literally every single building? Like, even if it's only to this range, every single building within a specific radius should be in pieces, flattened, gone, resources absorbed, people killed, enemies made love to. Also, vehicles, another thing. Vehicles. I don't know about anyone else, but if there was an apocalypse, and let's say, you know, oh, you built a proper little town inside a supermarket, every single vehicle would be stripped to their bones. And then their bones would be taken. Like, metal sheeting, carbon fiber sheeting, it doesn't matter. You can use that shit for everything. Metal axles, all the gears and pistons and motors and all that stuff. That stuff is useful. You ain't gonna be getting more of that shit, except for by scavenging. And so leaving cars to rust is the dumbest plan, sure. It might take 7, 8, 2 years, 7, 8 months, 2 years. You'd start scrapping pretty quickly. Hey. No. Attacking me instead of the robot? I say that's racist. Farraghoul's racist. Can't believe it. Feral ghouls are racist. Vim. Oops, miss.
Threat analysis. Beginning lethal force neutralization operation.
Exactly. Like, in all honesty, even more so if there was war. Like, let's say there was two rival factions that were fighting each other. It's not a lie to say that war is one of the best causes of technological advancement. Like, the need to outdo the enemy is a great reason to build better technology, scrap the most resources, all that stuff. But no, they just leave this. Like, what is this? How the fuck did a bus get here? No, that's a car. I thought that was a bus. But it's like, I get that you probably couldn't use a bowling alley's, wooden floor because it's laminated and stuff like that. You won't be able to burn it. But, you could probably use it as slats. Not very good slats, but, adhesive slats or something. You could probably melt it down. Whatever you really want. All these metal doors, those would be good wall pieces. Not the best, but wall pieces. Not to mention raiders. In Fallout, I don't understand raiders. Like, at all. They all seem to follow the same idea of, oh, we're bad people, so we're going to murder functionally everything. It's like, but why? Raiders should be more like bandits who, as opposed to wanting to kill everything, want to make a profit through banditry. Which is to say, blackmail, extortion, and banditry. It's like, a lot of stuff doesn't stop at the final part of killing, or doesn't need to stop at the final part of killing. Oh, you attack the merchant caravan. Take their money, resources, whatever, and let them go. Sure, they'll tell the town that there's bandits on the road, but it's like, you can beat them up again and steal their stuff when they next come through. Like, that's the key thing about being a bandit. Yeah, but it's like, that mentality, even if they're affected by radiation, is not a survivable mentality. Because if that was the mentality, then raiders would be working in groups of 1 and 2, maybe 3 or 4, but never groups of 12. 30 raiders in a building kind of thing. Of course, we're talking about a video game. Logic doesn't have to be there. But it still irks me. Who's the ghoul in the stall? It's not you, it's Paul. Get out here, Paul. Nope. I get it. Paul was just trying to take a nap. I kind of feel like an asshole for waking him. Kind of feel like an asshole for bothering Paul. Yeah.
Other side's chained up.
Yeah, I'm not good at suspending my belief. Where the fuck did you come from? What are you doing just walking past him? Wow. So much for a bodyguard. Ew. I remember when a level 3 ghoul used to be able to murder me on sight. Like, level 3 ghouls were dangerous. Gee, I don't like you. Yes. Yes, very much so. I got scared there for a second. Very much so. Teleportation? Well, I guess so, yeah. Technically, the only real teleportation is with the Institute. The rest of it is just, oh hey, you walked X amount of miles, you just didn't see it. But the fact that there are still Nuka-Colas in Nuka machines, as opposed to being in bars and stuff, it proves that it's just too much to believe. It's like,
After we closed up for the night, you know, Matt and I split a couple of pitchers while cleaning the pin setters, and we got to talking about Thomas. I just can't believe he's gonna be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And now, he ain't never gonna have the chance, you know, to pull that perfect game he's been so close to. So it's like 2:45, and we're shooting the balls back up the return and checking the motors and all, and we get this, this really good idea. So Thomas's arms still work, so maybe we could use one of them ball returns, but hook it up to a stronger motor and mount it on a board or something. He could launch the balls out of it, yeah, and down the lane, it'd be like an awesome bowling gun. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what I was going at after. The Institute is clear teleportation, as opposed to fast traveling. Whereas fast traveling is just, oh hey, this is, you walked this distance and this is what happened. Okay. I fell. I felled. I also can't believe that Vim is existing. It's not like it's Pepsi. It's not a proper argument against Coke or something like that. Vim is like a low grade second. Again, how did a car get on this roof? Oh, this isn't a car, it's a truck. It's a truck with a... It was an 18-wheeler. Huh. Weird. Maybe we'll see from the top. You know, I don't remember, but I think the Brotherhood kind of had a type of fast travel. For the Brotherhood, weren't they able to throw down a flare and get picked up and get sent to the Pridwin? But it's like, not only do you have to watch the video of you getting the thing and getting out of the thing, but you also have to watch the time it takes you to get to the Pridwin. So how did a truck get into there? Guess maybe it went off there, but it's like, that doesn't make sense. Ew, vicious wolf. Will you be my vicious mook? Mook? What happened to all the dogs, though? What happened to all the non-vicious wolves? I mean, like, seriously. Oh, I knew there was a dog outside. Yeah, I'm a little bit sadistic when I kill things. That motorbike got in my way. Also, I'm pretty sure that people, even if, 80% of the people who survived were illiterate dunces, somebody would have survived and been able to repair vehicles. Not to say anything, but, you'd expect at least a big community like the harbor to have one or two working vehicles. A great thing about the apocalypse is that vehicles are in high supply, so they're not a scarce resource, and you can use them as expendable, at least for a good while. Like, they are a pretty good resource. After all, it takes a lot of effort to walk. Hi. Thank you. That was... That could have been bad. Anglers are actually kind of dangerous. More so than the fog crawlers. Fog crawlers got super defense, but it's like... I could probably outrun it. Anglers spit acid, come in packs, attack a lot. Anglers are dangerous. Also, I think I'm climbing the mountain for no reason. Mushrooms! I like taking meds. Blight. Blight shrooms! I like poisoning my enemies. See, you gotta make the most of every situation. How? How? No. Sorry. I'm sorry, Rat Chicken. You had to die. You were a sin against God. Like, I know things like feral ghouls probably are too, but it's like... That was just a step too far. An innocent chicken. Oh. Cool. Nice that there was a bed there. I was starting to get worried. Because remember, we're in survival mode. Every time we die without sleeping, we get sent back to the last save point. And the last save point is when we sleep. So we would have been sent back a full hour of tomfuckery, but still, a full hour. I find that I like eating bricks. And that's just a reference to saying that I like or very difficult games. Like, I play this game in hardcore mode. In survival mode, I play other games in hardcore. Not to say that I always play them first off in hardcore. I don't. I like to play them to enjoy them, and then I like to play them for the challenge. But it's like... There's a couple games where it's just like, oh yes, the taste of brick. It matches well to iron from my blood. Like, I've played all the Call of Duty games on veteran mode, and there's a couple of them, like the World War II or whatever Call of Duty, and it's like, huh. You know, this has a lot of bricks in its mouth. This gives me a lot of bricks to eat. Very weird, very weird. There's shots fired over that way. And it's like, because in the World War II one, as opposed to any other Call of Duty game, you don't automatically regenerate health. And instead you have to use health kits, kind of like an old school game. The issue is, health kits are in short supply and... Ew! Thank you. That was out of the blue. Either way, I was talking about how it's difficult. Yes, there becomes a couple missions where you don't have your medkit supplier, and so it becomes horrendly difficult. Because, you know, you can only carry 3 medkits at one time, and without any refresh, it means you have to do the entire mission on like 3 or 4 medkits. And you die in 2 hits, basically, from bullets, so it's like, well. I also have the bad habit, a really bad habit, of consistently playing on low health. Like, not just for this game, though this game I do try and play on. Why is there fire over there? Why is there fire over here? Also, holy shit, this is really far away. Let's just go to Southwest Harbor for a second. Holy shit. I thought it was a lot closer than it was. Another rat chicken! Yay! I'd almost say I like killing the innocents, but I do. Is this a trapper house? This looks like a trapper house. Oh yeah, trappers. Gotta systematically take them all out. It's not my forte. Ooh! Ah, yes. So that was all speedo. I'm not here. You see, I never existed in the first place. I'm just a ghost. Yeah, we can, murder you.
Threat analysis. Weapons free.
He's down. He's going quick.
Alert. Target lock lost. Beginning search pattern Delta.
Are ye? Okay, we can... Handmade rifle. That's from... Yeah, that's from the, Nuka World DLC. Oh, hi. How'd you get here? This is a private property. dogs are not allowed in this hotel. I'm sorry to say, but dogs are not allowed in this hotel.
Operation complete.
Any violators will be put down. It is mandated in our court of law that we are not allowed to have dogs here. But what about wolves? Wolves are just big dogs that are more violent. It's weird to think about how we domesticated dogs. Like, it's also weird to think about the size of wolves. Like, you don't normally think about it, but wolves are pretty fucking big. Like, big. They are big. Like, it's hard to visualize something the size of 2 meters. Or, without it being in front of you, it's hard to visualize the size of anything, actually, just by written documentation. Wow. Thanks for not wearing a helmet. Like, what's 2 meters? What would 2 meters feel like? I do believe most people are about 1.5 meters or so. Like, what is it? It takes about 3 feet plus a little more to make 1 meter. And so most people are about foot something, so yeah, a little more than 1.5 meters. Ice cream parlor? You know, I don't know if I like ice cream. Like, I like it, but I only like specific brands of ice cream. Like, I'm really picky about a lot of my dessert foods, I guess you could say. Huh? No one's here. Ruthless Trapper. Oh, there's a legendary too. That's not good. Haha. Duelist's Power Fist. Pretty well useless. Got it. Oh. I missed. Frag grenades! We have them in stock again. We have way too many mines though, like holy shit, I need to stop picking up mines. Okay, so it was these guys that burnt the fire, that set the fires, got it. I think. Like, this is definitely a way to try and keep people from swimming away. Oh! It's nothing! Vim Pop Factory, oh boy. This is very much not the area I expected to be. Also, super units, that doesn't make sense.
What's that?
I understand they're hit by uncontrollable anger and rage, but they're also said to be super smart and at least retain their human intelligence. So it's like, why are they using such poor armor? You think they would have produced blacksmiths to, you know, create proper armor. Especially since they're the superior species. Not to mention a more efficient way in kidnapping people so that they can turn them into more super units. Don't know about you, but that's how they... Don't know if you knew, but that's how they, I guess you could say procreate? They literally kidnap humans and turn them into... They infect them with the FEV virus and turn them into their own stuff. Into their own kind. I do not have a level up, but I'm getting there. Oh, that guy's got a rocket launcher. Holy shit. Yeah, you can fight him, right? I'd just be in the way, yeah. In the way. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. Though I think he used missiles, so... Oh. One, two. I shot Speedo. I didn't have any time, actually. What's with all the fucking super sledges, my guy? Okay, thank you, Speedo. Good thing we have Speedo. He keeps all the uses. Good thing they didn't throw Molotovs or frag grenades in this small space. I would have died. Frag grenades are dangerous. Captain's blend. Vim recipes, yeah! Cool. Bunch of stuff that's kinda useless to me. Duct tape, though. Gotta keep my stats topped up. play, actually. I just kind of want to regenerate my criticals. Glowing mound. Moon factory. I should probably kill everything inside first.
Beginning search pattern Delta 7. Threat analysis green. Perimeter secure.
Oh, look at that. A couple of barrels of people. At least they know where to throw out the trash, right? They do. Told you, they're smart people. They're smart creatures. I wonder what that last Superman was. Cool. We're gonna break into Madison's terminal. It's been a long time since I had to do this. Child deity. I don't know which one it would be. It's actually kind of difficult. It's not, it wouldn't be moved, would it? No, and then deity. Thinking meter, but it's like that has no bearing to anything else. Oh, that says newly.
Yes.
Hey, net income 3 million. No, 3,000? 3,000. That person was prepared. Also, another thing that causes disbelief. Why does this safe from pre-war era have a post-war era weapon in it? Like, a pipe weapon is clearly a post-war era, so why is he carrying it? Okay. I decided to stop using my weak weapon. If only temporarily. I picked up a board. You see, that's the thing. Why would superheroes ever let themselves use low-grade equipment like wooden boards? Why would anyone ever think to use melee weapons unless it was an assassination? It's like they gotta be blind faith rushing to be able to get to their enemy. Where in the hell am I now? That's a big Vim. Dogs, Vim quartz. I don't think I was supposed to be here. You know, I'm getting the vibe that I was probably not supposed to get here this quickly. To our terminal. Granted, I don't think I was supposed to do a lot of things this quickly. I'm quite high leveled. That's the Vim factory. Duct tape. Let's look at the basement.
Sweet.
Okay, nothing useful. Parking lot. Factory. Okay. So we just gotta clear up this area up here. That's to the factory. This is to all the other people. Reception hall. I get that this is Vim, but this is a lot of Vim just scattered around their store. Around their headquarters. Like a lot of Vim. I'd almost say I was afraid if it wasn't for the fact that I don't drink. That was not what I wanted to do. But we're gonna take that as a point to head to the lighthouse and kill everybody. Because that was our job. That was our job. We have to do that. I gotta say, rad resistance is very useful. Nothing. Or at the very least, nothing you should worry about. Since you're dead, you were not dead yet. My question is, where's the enemy? Saying I'm still in danger, so that means there's either a machine gun or an enemy nearby. Come on, I know you wanna. Yeah, this is a really far away mission. Like, I did not expect that the first, you know, series of missions I had would send me all the way to the other side of the entire scrounging trapper. Trappers are weird. Why did they use lobster traps and whatever instead of using, like, I don't know, a mailbox? Like, you're gonna wear something useless on your head, might as well make it slightly look helpful. Ooh, you are too underleveled to be shooting at me, friend.
Analysis green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
Yeah, these guys, they're a little underleveled to be willing to shoot at me. Also, what makes me different from raiders? That's a good question. Because I just kind of show up and murder, like, literally everyone. So, what's the real difference between me and a raider? Crisp. I thought I took the meds. I ate angler meat. God, I'm gonna be suffering for water on this entire thing so badly. See, distance really does play a factor in damage. Oh my. You actually broke my arm. Well, I can still snipe with a broken arm, so I hope you're ready to die. I just use a few more bullets. Are there like fog crawlers or something coming up? Because if there are, you have to tell me. Oh no, there's Mirelurks. Cool. Legendary blood range Mirelurk. Hi. Bye. Have a nice day. What in the hell just happened? Oh, cool. It's literally just like infinite detonation.
Beginning search.
Yeesh. Gotta take some stim packs. Gotta take some food.
Alert. Security operation in progress.
It's a gnome.
Security perimeter.
Gotta kill these guys. Or, you know, keep missing.
Log lost. Neutralized hostile within perimeter.
Explosives. I like explosives.
Yes.
Been days setting up these explosives from the core. Everything went well, fine, except for Tom accidentally blew himself up. Tom simply pressed the button to set off the series of explosives. I ended up hooking up a total fix. That should keep us safe enough to repel another attack. Ooh, why is there a grenade? You know, turrets used to be a lot more dangerous. Okay.
Analysis.
Oh, that's not good.
Resuming standard patrol pattern.
So we got two options, I guess. Kill through the quarry. I'm using up a lot of these mines. Also, this guy does not want to fight. He might want to fight. He might want to fight a little bit more than I know. Ooh. Oh, there's two of them now. If I can kill it without the mine, I'll be happy. I did not. What? Where? Are you fucking with me, game?
Nice.
Are you giving me the fucking noggin? I think you are, and I didn't like it. Freezing assault rifle. Yeah. You don't know how happy I am actually for that. My robot companion.
Hey.
Affirmative.
Now I finally have a 5.56 that's actually useful. So I think I heard this noise over that way, so we have to go kill that. I mean, like, we don't have to, but I have to.
Chained on the other side.
Well, then it's kind of a useless door, isn't it? Ooh. Guess I should have looked at it a little bit more. Charleston typewriter. Do it. Oh shit, this is a good time. Where's my robot friend? Robot compatriot!
Hey.
Give me that, and that. Thank you. Craft. Okay, what's that? Short exec drum. Advanced receiver. Scrap. Shit, now I need to loot up the bodies. If I break down enough guns, I should have enough screws for this. Big question is, where's all the bodies? Pipe revolver. Oh, that's where the queen is. Favorite this, thank you. Dude.
Repairs 2 primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Well, and that was a not much of a fight, I guess. Like, I already knew it wasn't gonna be much of a fight. Honestly, my other queens are kind of pushovers. Oh, that got me scared for a second. I would almost say it's karma if I got stuck right there. hunting rifle. Are you the legendary? You are. Mighty combat rifle. Kinda useless. Nothing there. Useless stuff there. Okay. Ooh, body. The great thing is that I can scrap all this stuff now. Never have to worry about it again. There we go. Look at that. ZZ Freeze is now a breeze. And we can switch out the shotgun for the new rifle on the block. There's a fog crawler. And this one's a little bit weaker, so...
Threat analysis red. Weapons free.
Okay, so I guess shooting his legs works somewhat. So yeah, the other one was definitely just a rare fog crawler. We're getting close to the lighthouse. Which means we're getting close to our death.
Threat analysis. Hostile target.
One, two. Hi. Bye. Well, we are definitely fighting.
Red. Primary system failure. Repair or reinforcement recommended.
Fine then. We killed a lot of them. We killed a lot of them. It's a good thing that they use up their missiles when they fire them. Because holy shit, that would be unfair if they had infinite missiles. Like, I can be okay with them having infinite ammo for, like, regular bullets, but missiles are a little bit unfair. Kinda wonder if this place would have been a... Ooh, a bed. Let's take a quick sleep and get some save in. As well as get rid of our fatigue. It's not good to sleep in front of your enemies, but, you know, if they don't care.
Got it.
Nice. Purified water. He really doesn't know where I am, does he? That was, interesting. Four, 1, 2. Imagine if that's how you die. Someone just rips both your legs off. Oh, well. He fell. Oh. Three, 4. Why am I over encumbered? I don't know, but I am. How about I repair you? And you go kill him. So let's play the mysterious holotape.
Well, that settles it. I am 100% screwed. Damn this fog. You'd think a lighthouse would be easy to find, but not this. Never seen fog like it. Can't believe I let myself get talked into this. How do I know that woman wasn't crazy? I'm starting to think her whole story was some fantasy she cooked up to get attention. Taking out one trapper to avenge her husband's death. Sounded easy enough. Now I wish I'd stayed far away from this godforsaken island. Shit, something's coming.
Okay. Someone. Dungeon. Cleavers. Run.
I'm in.
Hey. Roboman.
Affirmative.
Heads up.
Affirmative.
I'm carrying a lot of Vim, aren't I? Yeah, I was. It's carrying a lot of weight in Vim. Alright, and that's gonna have to do it for us today. So thank you everybody for coming and watching and joining us today. If you like what you saw, hope you took an awesome man. If you didn't, then oh well. Thank you so much, and have a great night.